Hello everyone, welcome back to the TJOmega channel for day 1494 of our daily content grind. So, update on what video 1500 is going to be. So, I've been putting some thought into what would be just like a special little video for the occasion. It's not like it's a milestone, but it's not like a 2000 or anything kind of milestone. So, I'm kind of thinking back to it. I'm trying to come up with things, but as it turns out, video number 1500 is going to be on a Monday. So it's going to be a news roundup no matter what. I can't really stop that. I can't really change that. So we'll do something as like a look back or celebration of the 1500 in some way, shape, or form, like Tuesday. Give it a week or so. But today, what we are going to be doing is we're back on eBay. And we've done this similar, but we're doing it for a different reason now. So in the past, we have looked at how broken a transformer can be and still sell. Today, what I am specifically looking for are transformers listed as 4 parts, meaning somebody knows that this thing is busted and the only thing it is worth is the parts that are still remaining on the toy. And we're doing this for one specific reason, is that I feel like there's a lot of us out there as collectors who don't really realize what we can get for our toys, collector value wise and sales wise, because of the condition they are in. I am the type that will refuse to sell something because I can't find the missile, or I can't find that one little accessory that doesn't really stop the function of the toy. It's just like not in me to sell it incomplete if I don't have to. So I never like selling anything incomplete because I'm always kind of doubtful of what it's actually going to be. But in this case, we're going to take a look and see how we can get. And none of this is expensive, by the way. So if you look at the little tracker over here and see that on average these are not expensive lots. These are not expensive. So I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to get a fortune for your broken toy unless it is like an exceptionally rare toy and still includes the part that makes it rare, but everything else is busted. So let's just kind of take a quick look, and immediately I have an extremely unfortunate Landsaurus from Magnetar. Oh my god, that poor neck. That poor neck. No neck, no tail. No other parts, no other him. But still, someone got 14 bucks for it. Okay, good on you. There's a headless sideswipe. Or they list Binaltech Lambor. I'm actually kind of curious if this actually is the Binaltech version, or if they just listed the American version as alternator size as a Binaltech for some reason. Because like that diecast would make that a very significant difference between the two. Feel like that needs to be included. Big batch of just construct bot parts. So I kind of feel like this is how like I would have to sell my construct bots if I just gather them all together, and I would just sell them as just one lot full of like almost like I'm selling loose Lego bricks or something. It's like, here's just a bunch of stuff to build with. Go have fun. This is weird. Hang on. So $100. Hang on. We're gonna look at this like specifically here. So $100 they got for this lot, but it seems like a lot is there. Like that brawn is fine. You know, we have a frenzy there that's just he's missing it might be a whole leg panel missing off of him now that I look at it. Okay, that's concerning. You got a missile launcher there. You got a chrome weapon that still looks good. The chrome weapon, yeah, I don't think it's to anyone that's actually in this lot. You have a sideswipe that's okay. The stickers are rough, but like it looks like things are there. Okay, your hoist needs work. Your blue streak needs work. Yeah, the box. And the box for blue streak. That's weird. Okay, like yeah, I'm looking at the underside here, like I see. Huh. I can't remember if Sideswipe's head has to flip up or not. I feel like there is something off there. I can't really place it. But like, yeah, it seems like there's elements to this that actually work. Also, That blue streak on the box. I can't remember if the G1 blue streak box actually had the blue streak on it, or if that's a reproduction of some kind. Oh, this poor Shockwave. Poor Shockwave. Less than $12, not including the shipping price in this. But yeah, no gun hand, no head, no hose. I have to imagine it's just the legs, right? I think only the legs would be valuable in this one, and only if the springs in it are still good. Micromaster. Okay, $41 plus $14.90 to ship. This is not a lot for parts. Like there's definitely some broken figures in here. Don't get me wrong, there's broken figures in here. But that seems like a lot of complete, like mostly intact Micromaster stuff. I wouldn't say this is like for parts necessarily. It's definitely a fixer-upper. Okay, now that I take a better look at it, maybe it is for parts. There's a lot of fixer-uppers in here. There's a few legless Action Masters. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Transformers action figure mixed lot of 8 for parts and pieces. Really? Oh, someone got away with a bargain. 65 bucks. Okay, so it's Studio Series Constructicons. So okay, your long haul's broken. That sucks. I want to say that the overload's okay. Haven't messed with mine in a hot minute. So okay, yeah, there's definitely a piece broken off. Okay, so fair. There's a piece broken off. Actually, yeah, let's see. I'm trying to spot if it's like a knockoff set or not, because it doesn't look quite right. Like these parts are too bright. I don't remember being bright white. I'm trying to spot the head, but I can never tell what the head is on this toy. I mean, yeah, like if it's hard to it is hard to tell. Actually, the lack of any Decepticon symbols is kind of telling too. I can't remember. Yeah, I genuinely can't tell if this is faked or not. This might be a fake knockoff set, so that might be it. Like I'm trying to find his head. I don't think that's his head. It's so hard to tell on Demolish or Scavenger, whichever one that you want to call it. Oh, poor Cheetor. Poor Cheetor. My Supreme Cheetor is officially broken, by the way. There are some gimmicks. There are some gears and things in there that are no longer working, so that's unfortunate. Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime. Broken for parts or display. Someone still got 50 bucks for it. What is broken on it? Because, yeah, like, on display, it looks fine. Hands look a little bit weird. So, yeah, okay, some parts... Okay, so, yeah, okay. Oh, I see. I see. There's some definitely stripped screw sections and things that have fallen off in that regard. Okay. Okay, yeah, that'll do it. This looks like it's gone through some upgrade kits. It's like, I don't think this is a masterpiece. It's got articulated hands. Yeah, there's definitely been some modifications to that one. Classics, well, no, I was gonna say Classics Minicons. No, just normal Beast Wars toys. Now, that Clawjaw looks fine. Everyone else can use some help. There's another one that's fairly modern. Wait a minute. I love how random some of these get, right? I love how random some of these get. So you get a Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime in there. You get the Robots in Disguise, like the Blizzard Attack or something. You got, oh, hang on. Let me see. Now let me zoom to the right. Let me scroll to the others. Yeah, we got a Core Ratchet. We've got Movie Clocker. We've got Fracture. One Energon Drone. One Energon Drone and the Velocitron Blur. 35 bucks for the whole thing. Transformers Devastation for parts or repair doesn't read. So you're selling me a broken Xbox game. Oh, but like, oh, what do you mean for parts? What do you mean for parts? There's one part. You mean the case? Are you just selling me the case? It's also crazy that game is so rare, someone's willing to take a $25 shot to see if they can get it working again. Okay, smoke screen for parts. You know, it looks, at least it looks displayable. Anyway, let's see. Bumblebee missing a head. Still got $7 for it. There's an incomplete lot of just randomness, random toys. Authentic Transformers Masterpiece Prowl anime version. You only got $30 for it. It is again listed for parts. There are some parts on it that are heavily yellowed. The hands and little feet slides. This is a mess. This is like, what did you do? What did you do? Because of the price point on Masterpiece, it like blows my mind that like any Masterpiece would end up in the shape that like this looks like it was played with. This looks like a little kid played with it. Like, I never understand how a Masterpiece ends up in condition like that. The Hound. Oh, that Hound has suffered. And another Shockwave. Okay, but here's the fun part. Here's the fun part. The hose is intact. The hose is the most infamous part on that entire toy because it is rubber. Like, it will dry up, it will fracture. So the fact that that hose is intact is huge, and I don't even know if the seller realizes what a big deal it is that that hose is intact. Yeah, someone bought that specifically to get that hose. Guarantee it. Revenge of the Fallen Mixmaster incomplete, $5. No shock. No shock at all. Okay, fascinating here. So, Vortex, Combaticon parts. So this is something else you're going to see. You can tell that, okay, there's definitely, obviously there's more than one Vortex in here. This is what someone ends up with after they have gone and repaired their other one. So it is a situation, it's almost a Ship of Theseus situation of like, at what point is it the original Vortex and what point is it a completely new one? But this is what happens. Someone will have to buy 2, 3, maybe even 4 copies of a toy, just get all the intact parts they need. They'll put one together and then you'll just end up with this. Someone else trying to shove off all of the extra parts. So these lots are interesting because you can see the story behind it of like how much work someone went into just to get one working fixed version of a figure. Things like that are fascinating to me. I don't know why. I just like it when like toys tell stories, and it's not a Disney promotion. I like the mixed GoBot lots too. I can see a Stax and a Psycho in there, along with a few random transform. This, like, again, like, this is why I love like random lots on eBay. So you have a modern Skywarp. So that's the deluxe version. It's busted up. That's the deluxe Fall of Cybertron Skywarp that came out. You have a G1 Blot and Cutthroat. But then you have this one-step changer from rarity 2015 thrown in amongst these GoBots and G1s. It's such a random lot. I appreciate it for that. Poor Jetfire. Jetfire can go wrong in so many ways. $9. $9. Look at, like, because this toy was so fragile. Like, there's so much that can go wrong on a G1 Jetfire. There's so many toys. There's so many parts that can be missing. There are joints that are spring-loaded and can break over the years. There's the yellowing because it's supposed to be a bright white toy. There are the die-cast parts that can chip. There's, like, connection points that are very easy to break on him. He is just he's very difficult to get. Like, there's no wonder why he is a holy grail piece to this day. It's so hard to get one in full and good condition, and it just keeps going. Those aren't Transformers. Another lot of Construct Bots, an Ultimate Bumblebee. Let's take a look. Let's see. So you have, okay, so you have a G-Axis, you've got a movie Ratchet, Voyager class, you've got a RID 2015 Ratchet, the Core class Hot Rod. I believe that's the Core class Hot Rod. Whatever this former Grimlock looking thing was, it's vaguely Dinobot, but oh my god, it's in such bad shape it's hard to even tell. You got not the Armada, no, Generations Armada Megatron. So this is like the retool of the Combiner War leader class. You got the modern Metal Hawk in there, a vintage Bendy Prime. Oh my God, what happened? What happened to some of these things? Like it's like weird enough. Like there's vintage toys mixed in with the modern ones, but like some of this was horrendously treated. Like Armada toys are super hard to break. They are so durable and thick plastic. How did someone manage to break an entire arm off of Bendy Prime? Jeez, like again, this is where like a toy is telling a story here. Like, and then that Bumblebee's brand new. We've already ripped the top off of it. This was a violent child. Like whatever kid had this was violent. Again, you can kind of figure out what's going on just from like looking at a few pictures, and that's kind of fascinating to me the way that works. Hey, look at this one. So you got the Anniversary Optimus Prime Masterpiece. It's the US version because it's got the cut stacks, but it's not the original version because it doesn't have the battle damage paint. Oh, it's plenty worn out all by itself. A G1 trailer. If you need parts for that, there you go. You've got alternators, and the alternators look intact for the most part. Yeah, there's the alternator Optimus. There's an Energon. Jeez, it's so weird. Wow. Okay, that used to be okay. So never mind. That Ricochet is not doing well. Never mind. The Ricochet is not doing well. I don't think. I don't. What the? Wait. So you got a busted Armada trailer. Good paintwork on the window, by the way. You got a busted Armada trailer. You have an Energon trailer. Hey, look, we can go back and get that lot that had the one drone. We can start putting an Energon back together. There's a Fire Guts convoy trailer. Okay, like this is again where like I'm thoroughly confused because clearly this is clearly on some level this is a collector's lot because it's Masterpiece. It's Masterpiece. It's vintage stuff like the Energon figure. Yeah, all that. Oh, jeez. Like it's collector oriented stuff treated horrendously, and then you just have a Fire Guts Optimus body. Like it's got the peg broken off for the trailer hitch, like literally every version of that mold has, because I don't know why that peg was so weak for everybody, but it was. Why do you have a Fire Guts trailer? Why do you have a Fire Guts trailer amongst all of this? How did you treat it so badly? God, see, it's things like this that just capture my imagination. Like, how did this happen? How did you end up in this state? Like, some of this, like, okay, yeah, your side swipe broke off an arm. That will happen. But then, like, crazy weird stuff. Like, how do you have such a rare toy, and how did you treat it so badly? I have to imagine a lot of this stuff was just like a kid was playing with it in one way or another. You know, like someone who just bought a toy and didn't realize the value or importance behind it and just let a kid play with it. So, you know, so it ends up like this Jetfire here, 20 bucks. But hey, you get one part of the jump pack. There's a Brawl. There's a huge lot of G1 stuff here. There's a lot of stuff there. And again, mixed in, I see some modern stuff mixed into. Yeah, you got a weird, what are you? What are you? You're a Constructicon of some kind. You're yellow. You got to be either a knockoff or incredibly sun-bleached. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, you got Constructicons aplenty. You've got GoBots in here. You've got you got some jets. None of them have wings. None of them have wings. How do you have so many jets with no wings? I can't tell. I think the wings are broken off that swoop. If you can find a lot that has a wing, that's like swoop with intact wings, you actually have something there. Half of a Sunstreaker. Half a Sunstreaker, 17 bucks. You know, and things like this. Okay, Chinese Soundwave 2 right side fist parts for repair incomplete. So a knockoff. It's a knockoff. Which is why it ends up with 2 right fists. Yeah, and that's something else you have to be warned about. Like, there's a lot of knockoff stuff, even in this stuff, because, you know, they just throw it together because like a lot of the knockoff stuff is far more easily broken. Okay, so we got about 20 minutes in this. I don't want to go too far into this. This is mostly just me basically browsing myself, just to show myself it's okay to sell something even if it's not complete. Like me, that's currently going through a lot of my backlog of collection that I've been meaning to sell off. You know, I'll come across, I'm like, well, this is missing a gun. This is missing this little accessory piece. But for some people, it's just fine. As long as it still works. Battle Unicorn for parts. There's another weird one because literally only collectors would have had that available to them because it was a big bad toy store exclusive. Jeez. Wow, so many construction. Why do you... Okay. For parts or play, why do you have 6, 7 Mixmasters? Like, there's like... I collected multiples to build and like assemble, but like, why do you have an army? Why do you have an army of Mixmasters? Like, why do you have an animation error worth of Mixmasters? And back to the first image again, actual count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. And then 3 long hauls, 2 scavengers, 1 scrapper, and a partridge in a pear tree. How does one end up with 6? How does one end up with 6, and why are you selling them all in a lot? Okay, this is the part where I have to bail out now. We have to stop browsing for the day because I will get stuck in an endless wormhole of just how and why. But I will leave you on the image of the army of Mixmasters as we close out the video. So this is basically just like a reminder to myself and everyone out there. Like, yeah, like it's gonna have value. You know, if there's anything intact to it, someone is going to need it. So don't be upset about selling something incomplete because, you know, you might just be putting up something that someone else has just been waiting for that exact thing. So there you go. Just me settling my curiosity for the day. That's why we usually do these eBay browses. I'm just curious. And I want you along for the ride too. So there we go. A little bit of adventuring for you today. Thank you everyone for watching. I will see you next time. Hello everyone, I am Astral Agent Magnetar, a tokusatsu VTuber, and I am streaming 4 times a week over on Twitch, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday afternoons, and a special late night one on late Friday / early Saturday. So come watch, come hang out, and let's make an impact together.